People are gonna get mad. They're gonna be like, hey, you have to say something. I mean, realistically, he doesn't. He doesn't owe anyone an explanation,
Not at all.
especially for someone else's actions.
He's an entertainer.
But
He doesn't have to do anything but post videos.
they want to hear from him because they're like, how long have you known? Like,
So,
how much did you know? How long have you known? If you known at all?
You're not saying Mr. Beast said any of that shit. You're saying Ava said all that weird shit.
Yeah.
The only thing Mr. Beast did was accidentally said that.
Just be Mr. Beast. Like honestly, like he has no real stake in it besides just staying friends with the guy. Girl, yeah, yeah, staying friends with her all the way up till now. I mean, I'm sure they're still friends because in the end, it seems like Ava already said like, I didn't do anything wrong. I made an edgy joke. It was inappropriate. I shouldn't have said it, but I didn't touch anybody. I didn't do anything.
I can't. Yeah.
And the kid has already come out and said himself like, yeah, it's not like that. I get where you. I don't know. It was never for us to see in the first place.
That's how I feel on a lot of shit. I mean, I have no idea what the fuck was said or done. I don't even know who the fuck these people are.
I don't either, man. I'm paraphrasing like a bitch.
Yeah, I understand that, but like, shit, I've said some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I feel like everyone said some fucking crazy.
Yeah, I've definitely said some jokes like, "Oh, I'll fucking kidnap you," and you shouldn't say that. Like, it's not funny, but sometimes it's a little funny. Like, and it's one of those things where like you have to be there to understand it.
Through the internet, though, that's when shit gets choppy, though. That's when
it's less about it's just the fact it was the age gap. Because no matter like even before, regardless of fame and status and internet, all of that, kid's still 13, you're still 20 something. That's where the problem is.
That's definitely where the problem is.
So but people are upset because it's like, I don't know. I thought Caitlyn Jenner was like a big trans idol for but they were from a lot of the posts on the internet that I've read. It was like, we fucking looked up to you. You meant the world to us. You were the
Ava girl?
Yeah, you're the most uncontroversial trans person. Now everyone's gonna use you as the poster child of why trans are bad and X, Y, Z. And I was like, I get where they're coming from. I get where everybody's coming from, but it's not whether I understand it or not is not the point.
That's a whole different world, man.
Yeah, they're dealing with money.
If you don't have I mean in the sense of like, if you don't got your phone, man, it's just this for real.
Yeah.
It's just like calm, all that controversy shit, man. I try to stay away from all that.
I don't understand the dog pile mentality of it all.
People love.
Like they love to hate somebody.
It's not they love to hate somebody. Humans as a people love to bandwagon. They love to be a part of something. Part of a group. And I don't want to say unfortunate because I don't know what the fuck is going on, but like in this case scenario, it's that person
versus the group.
Yeah, that person did this thing wrong, and I don't like that. And all of these people like are backing me up. So
I just don't.
Voice.
It's the internet. Like we're on Twitter. Everything I'm telling you came from Twitter or YouTube, and it's just like, I don't know. It's not the fucking news. Someone posted on Twitter, what the fuck did they say, man? It was like, remember in high school they had the high achievers and the special classes for the slower kids, and then the medium classes. They're like, the problem with Twitter is we don't fucking have that. Everybody's here.
Everyone has names. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that fucking killed me. Cause I was like,
what classes were you in?
I was in normal classes by choice. Like I could have did honors classes. Yeah, so the way my science teacher put it was like, the kid, he could either get the easy A in
yeah.
Now I wish the camera saw that.
Okay, for anyone watching, I dumped.
He just made a pond.
Water. I tried to grab it. I'm sure the camera saw my fucking seat fall over a little bit. My seat fell over when I grabbed it, and that fucking squirted my whole water out. This is all I need.
Like a Capri Sun. I can't even remember where I was.
You're talking about easy A. You could have gotten the easy A.
He was like, yo, you could have got a fucking easy A. He was like, you could get the easy A staying in, medium speed class, or you could go to the advanced class and fucking the honor roll class and try. Like, you'll actually have to try. And I was just like, bro, I don't even want to be here, man. Like, give me the easy A.
Yeah.
But then, like, towards, I want to say, like, the summer of sophomore year, going into junior year, I was like, yeah. Like, I was in the office. Like, I'm trying to drop out. I do not enjoy school at all. It just wasn't for me. And I ended up taking, like...
Did you finish?
Yeah, I finished. I had to go... I had to complete summer school that in-between year.
That's ass.
Yeah, I had to drive myself and everything. So I was dedicated to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't want to be there, though. But once I got back from junior year to senior year, I would go in from 7 to 11, and I would do all of my classes, math, science, reading, all that shit, on a computer from 7 to 11. And I was just in a room with like 6 other kids. Just badass kids and badass kids. A lot of them were girls, too. And freaking my senior year, they were like, yo, you don't have that many, like, you don't need that many credits. Like, you could realistically be done in the next month. So I just did that. I was just done. And I would only show up my senior year to go on, like, field trips and shit.
Word.
Yeah, that's why I said, like, I don't know what kind of classes I had, yeah. Yeah, I was in Middletown.
You were born there, raised?
Yeah, yeah.
Word. Yeah, I mean, for school for me, bro, I went to college for... School's never been for me either.
No, it's not. I went to college because I didn't know what else to do at that point. Like, you gotta figure, as a senior, usually a senior the whole school year. I was a senior for whenever school started, like September to like October, and then it was like, what the fuck do I do now? I just got a job, and then I still wasn't thinking about college because I don't feel like I finished until you put that diploma in my hand. Yeah, so I'm like, exactly.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like trying to step too far out, but I was just like, man, like, I can't see myself going to college for anything. Like, especially in Middletown, like, I was just like, there's nothing I want to do.
Have you always been into music?
Yeah, that's what I went to college for. I found, just to make, like, my mom happy and the guidance counselors at the school, like, because everybody has to apply. Like, you got to apply for, like, a certain amount of school or something. There's, like, a class for that, and they do, like, essays and stuff. It's so weird.
Yeah.
To me. But I was just like, I'll apply to one school. And I was literally, I went into the room with the guidance counselors, and all the other kids were there. Like I said, I'm never at school, so I don't know any of these people that, or like that anymore. And I sat down at the laptop, or at the computer, and I started looking up schools for music. And I had like 3 tabs open. And I opened up a YouTube video, and it gave me an ad for Full Sail University, like before the video started. Yeah, and I was like, well, why didn't this come up like in any of my searches? So I just took all those tabs off. I followed the ad, and then I applied. And they told me that I got in, but I was like, I don't have the money. Like, I can't go to Florida. I don't know how I'm gonna get there, whatever. So I didn't bother with it. And then they sent me another message, and they're like, we'll waive like your seating fee and all these other fees for you to come to the school. And I was like, well, hey, fuck it. Like, yeah.
You stay out there?
I did accelerated courses, so I got a 4-year degree in 2 years.
Good. That's how it should, bro.
It doesn't make sense. And my classes were halfway. Some of them were online, and some of them were in the building. And I was in college right when COVID hit. So then everything went online for like half of a year, towards a year. And it was just like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? We could have been doing. I finished high school online, and now I'm doing college online. It was a joke.
That fuck up for you?
A little bit, and my right side.
I can't hear shit out. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna click that. I hear everything you're saying.
Oh.
That's all I gotta do. There we go.
A little wibble wobble.
There we go.
Nice.
Dude, with school, the shit that always got me is like, you learn at everybody's pace, and I never liked that because I got suspended for 2 weeks, and I missed everything in math. I came back. She called me up in 20
There was a
minutes.
date like that for me, yeah, where I like missed everything in math, and I was that really threw me off track for math. That's why I had to go to summer school for math, because I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. What do you mean there's imaginary numbers in math? To this day, that makes no sense to me. I don't understand where they're imaginary. Fuck does that mean? You're making shit up and giving me a F for it?
Yeah.
I don't like that. I can't talk to this guy. There's no. No.
You weren't a math guy?
No, I was definitely an art guy. I was in This is my class ring right here. You can see that there's a paintbrush on it.
Which one?
That middle one.
Oh, okay.
So that I was in. We called ourselves, or I called us, the Breakfast Club.
Mhm.
That's what my ring says, Breakfast Club.
That's dope.
Yeah, and like, because I was there from 7 to 11, anytime I was done, they let me keep the art elective. That was my only elective, so I would just go chill in the art room whenever I pleased. Literally whenever. Like, sometimes I'd go there instead of class and just do whatever.
Hey, look at that. That's a little boat.
Yeah, you see people riding on jet skis out here.
Deadass?
Yeah.
My, shit, bro, my senior year was dope as fuck, man. I had basically the art elective shit, except for, like, drawing. Or were you into drawing and shit? And,
I did the art elective from, freshman year.
Yo! What's up?
Show some boobs!
Oh, shit, that guy has boobs?
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah!
Hell yeah!
Let's go. I didn't think he was serious.
I definitely thought they were gonna come over here. I don't know what I was thinking. Intrusive thought.
Shit. I was like, alright, let's see what happens.
Shout out to that guy.
Shout out to that guy.
Whoever you are,
Pulled his
man.
tits out for anyone that, or at least tried. He got like about this far.
Yeah, at least he was with the bit.
Shit, nah,
You went to MHS?
Nah, bro, I went to Cromwell.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fire. I heard that school is awesome.
It's a very nice school.
Do they have smoking section?
They did.
They took them out.
Well, I mean, you can't smoke at school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you smoke?
I smoke weed.
That's it?
Yeah.
I was thinking about bringing both. That got loud as fuck. Damn.
It's all because of them.
I was thinking about bringing bogeys. Just lighten up. Yeah, that's what I was like, I don't think
I'll fuck with the aesthetic. I'll keep it in. What that motherfucker say in the book? It's a metaphor.
Next time, we gotta come back here, but this is so fire. This is so chill.
Yeah, I was gonna tell Steve to pull up because, or Ablor, keep it going. Ablor, I was gonna tell Ablor to pull up, so he could see the spot. I haven't shown him the spot. Yeah. And I just haven't seen him in a minute either. But I was like, we haven't had no one-on-one, so I wasn't gonna throw him in.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been around for the recording. He wanted to keep his face off the internet.
Bro, he's in the dungeon right now. Like, he's working his ass off. Every time I talk to him, I got a track, I got a beat, I got a song, I got these flows, I got these lyrics.
He finally got let off of work. He finally slowed down at work.
That's right, for the summertime, yeah.
And I talked to him. He's, based on what he told me, he's going to be on cameras a little bit more. Yeah. So I definitely wanted a one-on-one to talk, but then...
Oh, I got to go A&R him. Don't go on camera, bro. Don't go. Don't go till the music's ready.
Bro, he pulled up to the stream last night. Well, I didn't stream. I'm working on a stream. I did something like this, and I wanted to see how it came out. Yeah. And there's one, like, I'll be ready to stream, like, Friday. Like, it's ready now. Like, it's just as high quality as games. Like,
just whatever. Just games, streaming in general.
It's going to be in the shed. So it's whatever we come up with in the shed. Right. It's honestly going to be the closest comparisons, Kyson.
Bro, get a calendar, bro. Uh-huh. And just write out what you want to do that day for your stream. Okay. And just commit to that. That like for me personally, if I have a calendar with a pen and paper, I will write whatever's in, and my brain will literally just remember that piece of paper all day. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I'll cross it off. I feel so good.
Yeah, something about writing, man, just locks it into your brain.
Yeah, it helps your memory. My memory's like the one of a goldfish. I told you, like we tried to do this. How many weeks ago? 2 weeks ago now.
It was like a week ago.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, man. Every day's like the same for me. Yeah, no. Just whatever I got to do that day, that's my focus.
Dude, that's what I was saying. I don't think humans are built to remember. They're built to remember. Like, names are extremely important. You need to know people's names.
I think just names in general. Yeah. Names of items, names of everything.
Yeah, there's very important things. You
need, labels.
Like, how to turn on a car. There's like.
We don't need to know that. We should have never done that.
Now in this lifetime we do, but there's some things like. There's so many things going on. If you remember them all, you're gonna bug. Yeah. There's too much shit going on. So
yeah, absolutely. I think that's probably why my memory is so like ass, because I worked hard at like trying to forget certain shit and just being like, I care a little too much about this, too much to the point where it stresses me out. It makes me anxious, and I want to forget. And I work so hard at that to the point where it's like now anything I do, I can just be like, fuck it. Yeah. I'll forget about it. I don't care. What? Comes and goes.
I feel that. I heard being like that makes you a creative. Being an art, if you care too much about some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I've heard that artists are more emotional, and it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I
You
can see that.
express yourself through. I feel like I kind of express myself through the music I make. I put my emotions, my actual life experiences into the track. Every track I make, there's a story behind damn near all my lyrics.
Yeah, same, bro.
You know?
I feel like that's how, not how it's supposed to be done, but I feel like you'll make something better, something more emotional, or something that's more relatable to a wider audience, as to just going in and trying to be like, I need a hit.
Yeah.
I need the catchiest flow imaginable right now. I need the best words, the best punchline. Like,
once you think like that, man, it's over.
Exactly.
It's over. Once you start looking at it for a check, man.
You gotta stay open minded. I feel like people forget like what that actually means because you put the label on it, open minded. Like just free thinking.
Yeah.
Be liquid with it, man. I will go record something. I was telling Steven, I was telling Ablor. I was telling Ablor that like my new writing process was like, usually I'll get a beat and I'll write to the beat or whatever, or I'll write. I'm always writing. Like I'm never not writing. Even if I don't have the beat, I'm writing something. Now what I've been doing is like, the moment I think of something, I'll write it down. Because sometimes I'll be like, oh, I thought of a bar. I thought of like 8 bars. I'll write them down later. Never fucking do it.
Can't do that.
Exactly. So now I like write them in a moment. Even if it's just like 2 words rhyming together, I'll write them down. Sometimes I would write words out the dictionary. Like when I was in high school, so much free time, I would write words out the dictionary. And I was like, I know what this word means. I don't hear people using it. I want to use this word in a song. And they're going to be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know? And then I would look for rhymes with that. Now I write as it comes to me. And then once I get a beat or I'm in like the studio or something and like we want to make a song, I'll start stitching them together. So like I wrote this line on August 1st, this line July 3rd, and I'll start piecing them together, finding it. And then, bro, like the songs that I've made since I started that writing process earlier this year, like my favorite songs.
Really?
Yeah, like it's so concise. The writing is so like, I won't say it's detailed, it's just so poignant. Like it's not like,
it's your favorite bars collected. It's like the Avengers on the
that's what it's like basically. It's like I pretty much brought the Avengers of all my thoughts from the month together. And it comes out so good every time.
Well, dude, you laid a fucking, I think you killed the beat I sent you. Dude,
oh, bro. You sent me a few, didn't you?
I sent you 5. I sent you 5 beats. Bro, I like...
Which one was that? I feel like that was like either the second or like third beat that was in there, like when I downloaded it. And I immediately jumped to it. That was one of those moments where I was like, okay, I got this.
Yeah. It was called The Savior. I said some bar like, pour up my cup to spill at the sides. Who's the savior? Let me decide.
Yeah.
Like, all right, yeah. I made the beat on stream, actually.
Oh, that's fire. Bro, when I heard the beat, I'm not going to lie to you. I'll tell you to your face, bro. I didn't think you made it. You told me, I think I had asked you before you sent it and after you sent it, like, did you make this? Did you make this? Because I heard it and I was like, this sounds like a type beat. And, like, not in a bad way. Like, something that you would actually rap over from YouTube that you want to steal. And I was like, no way Zach did this.
Like,
no
way.
way.
My boy Ethan, he was there with me on the stream. I produced the whole beat.
Yeah.
But a lot of the ideas are his.
Ethan got it, man.
Yeah, Ethan got it.
Keep Ethan around.
He's not like, I guess he is a musician. I've been having him around. He's good at music. He's not like the producer side that we be doing, but like
arranging.
But it's like, in my mind, like, I can be the vessel. The vessel through. Like he tells me the ideas, I make it happen, and I did that for the whole fucking song. There's like,
that's fire, man.
Yeah, dude. He was like, yo, pick that.
The gong's crazy.
Especially, he was like, yo, is there a gong? I'm like, a gong? Like,
yeah, bro. When you sent me the stems and I saw the gong, man, I was like,
that was all.
Dude, this is so cool. I was like, the gong is perfect.
The melody itself, I would have never picked. I thought it was some like corny Halo shit, and it is. He was like, yo,
it borders that line though of like being corny, but when you come onto it, it immediately stops being corny. Pause.
No, but real shit, like I like my verse. In my mind, I was like, all right, this beat's corny, I'm gonna just go crazy on it, say some stupid shit, you know, to be myself. Yeah. I did that screaming shit.
I loved it. I wanted you to scream more. There was a part where I was gonna scream. I sent you the stems, right?
No.
I didn't.
No. You said you were like, yo, let me mix this. I was like, I'm down.
I mixed it.
I meant to send you the stems. I left it as a draft for a month. I just had to click. I couldn't even find the files, bro. I was like, oh no, where is it? I checked my email as a draft. I was like, send. Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, but no, that was dumb on my part. But dude, that shit just came together. I have the whole recording of it.
Yeah, I think after I sent you the very last mix I've done on it, like as recently, I think you had texted me afterwards and were like, come by the shed and we'll finish it. And I was like, all right, let's see it. Like, okay, it still needs to be finished.
I mean, I feel like.
But that's where I was like, okay, we're gonna scream. I want to fucking scream when I get there. There's some areas in there where I could hear it.
We could rework it. I mean, I think it sounds dope.
I think it sounds fire, man.
I think it sounds dope.
I can't wait for that to be out.
Normally when I make a song, I leave it. Like the first session I recorded, that's my raw energy emotion. That's my very first take.
Mm-hmm.
I leave it at that. If you want to hop back in there, I mean,
I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. But when you said you wanted to go back, I was like, okay, what can I do? And that's where I started going with it.
Yeah, no, I'm good with it.
Yeah, I think it sounds good.
Fucking hard.
I'll listen to it often. I'll listen to it, probably like every day.
Really?
Yeah, on the way to work.
That much?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I also like it that much, but it's just like I can't listen to something
that you did. Oh, that's not out yet?
I can't listen to something.
Really?
Nah.
Because you feel like you'll overcook it for yourself?
I listen to Rick Rubin a lot. He says he doesn't touch anything that's still in the process of being worked. He doesn't listen. He doesn't touch it. He doesn't listen to it until he's ready to work on it.
Damn, I got his book. I wonder if that's in there. I haven't finished it. Yeah. The Creative Act.
Wait. I don't know if it's in there. It might be in there. I took a lot of passages from that. The
book is so good, man.
Book.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
People always forget like the first page on there is like, this will work for some people and it won't work for others.
Yeah.
It's not a direct guide. Yeah. It's just what I think.
Take what you like. Take what you don't like.
He's so cool, man.
Learn what you don't like. And it's like, I also heard his interview. He was like, like I don't remember saying half of that shit. No, yeah. It's like he asked me a question.
He's been past it for years. Before the book came out, he was doing other shit.
Some shit I thought of in the moment. Whatever was good stayed. Like I don't agree with some of it. Like.
Have you ever seen Shangri-La?
Like
it's a show.
Black Ops 3 map?
I've never played that game. I've never played any Call of Duty. Never. I've never played it.
I've never
no clue. I've never played any first-person shooter. Shangri-La is... I don't know where it aired. I think it aired on Amazon Prime. But it's like his story, like his life story. Shangri-La is the name of his studio in Malibu in California. It's beyond dope. I'm not going to explain it too much, but it all takes place there, and they basically tell like his life story. And at the same time, simultaneously, they're telling his story. They're showing you the artists he's working with and what they're doing at Shangri-La. So like they'll jump from his past, and then Tyler's there. They'll jump back, Yachty's there. They'll jump back.
Actually,
Tyler's there. He does his own interview. There's mad artists. I Love McConan, the fucking Going Up on a Tuesday. He's there. But they're not all there together. It's just like they're there that day. There's one day SZA came there and she just did yoga with the guy and then dipped.
Nice.
I was like, wow, dude.
She's hot. She's so hot.
I've been listening to SZA before she blew. Before she was hot, yeah. I always thought she was hot. I ain't even gonna hold it. I was listening to her in the 8th grade.
Really? How the fuck you find her?
Oh, how did I find her? I found her because of Chance the Rapper. So I kept seeing... This was before acid rap. I just kept seeing his name everywhere. Chance the Rapper.
He was huge back then.
This was before he even got to acid rap, man. Like, he was still big. Like, he was the thing. Like, who knew how far he was going to take it?
Yeah.
And how dramatic the drop looks to everyone. Yeah, but nonetheless, I saw there was a blog called Hype Track. It's now Hype Beast Music. So I don't fuck with that no more. But it was called Hype Track. When it was Hype Track, it was dope. And I saw it said Chance the Rapper declined signing to Top Dog, TDE. And I was like, what do you mean? Why did you don't want to sign to Kendrick? And Kendrick, I think he was just coming off his first album, Good Kid, Mad City. So I was like, I wasn't even a big fan of Kendrick at the time. Like, I love Section 80, but his first album, I didn't fall in love with it till like 3 years later. Not the point. Chance is the point. Chance was going to sign to them. He didn't. And that made me interested. I was like, okay, who is Chance the Rapper? And then I started going through the rabbit hole, and he had a song with SZA. And I was like, who's this chick? Why is no one talking about her? And she had no album out on stream. She had a mixtape called Z, and it was only on SoundCloud. And I was just like, man, this is amazing. Like, I loved it. I remixed the song that I heard from them. And like, yeah, I remixed it in the 8th grade, and then tens of years later, I went to college, and I was like, I wasn't making my own music at the time, so I was just jumping on every beat in the world, and I redid the song, and people still liked it. They liked it then, they liked it again when I redid it, but I was like, it's not me, like, it's just that song is dope, and it's her song, and so once I heard her and Chance together, I just stayed with her. I followed her all the way up.
Dude, there's sometimes where you hear someone's music that's just so fucking good, you like it. There's something that you like so much, you just have to redo it in your own way.
Yeah.
You just get it out of your head, and then it resolves it.
It definitely does.
I've been there. I have a verse on one of Steve's songs. I don't think it's still out anymore, but...
Ablor.
I basically took a Young Thug verse, but I just changed it enough where no one could tell.
Yeah, I've done that.
I thought everyone could tell.
I did that on a house beat, and it sounded so similar because I was studying like I really liked to tie all this together. The reason I'm mentioning this story is because you said you have to take somebody's thing and make it your own, like in order to move forward. I did that the most out of anybody I did that with was with Childish Gambino. Like, I don't know what it was about him. I was just like...
a lot of music, dude.
Oh, I listen to so much music, man.
I listen to none.
Oh, dude, I can't... I'll have headphones in my bag.
Yeah, dude. I can't even wear headphones.
Oh, that's crazy, man. I can't go anywhere without headphones. That's so wild to me.
No, like, physically. Like I got a concussion.
Oh, yeah? From sports?
Nah. I was...
Just being a dumbass?
Yes. In a way, sports, if you look at it, I was weightlifting. Yeah. And there's a half rack where it's like you get one massive long beam on the ground and then another one over here, and then in the middle it sticks up, and then there's a little pull-up bar. It's not the 4 rectangle one, it's just half of it. So long story short, I'm kneeling. I go to stand up, I put my arms out like that.
Yeah.
I push out, and I just moved into my house, and I didn't clip in the pull-up bar. Like a 20-pound
I just did that the other day.
And it landed on your head?
I didn't have a pull-up bar. I had the shit on the fucking door. I had that. And
oh, were you doing pull-ups and you fell out? No way.
I thought I was fucking tough because I used to not be able to do pull-ups that much. Like, I could get to like 5, like at the most, and 5 is like, But now I could do like 10 in a row. I feel fucking good about that. So like, I try to keep it going. And so I was trying to do it, and I was like, fuck, you know what? I could jump up and catch myself. No, I can't do that. The whole thing came off the door. Before my hands could let go of the bar, bro, I was on the floor. Holding the bar, head hit the floor. I was like, I just laid there. Yeah. Bruh, it was,
Nah, that sounds tough.
I probably have a concussion. I don't even know it.
There's nothing you can do about it.
It's not going to stop me, man. I got to listen to music.
They're going to tell you. Nah, but that's not where my story ends. So I push out. Bar hits me on my head. It's like 20 pounds. I'm like fucking like dazed and confused. It hurt. Bro, it hit me so hard I didn't feel it. So I was like, okay.
So you had like a whiplash.
So I was like, let me call up my parents. I call my dad. I'm like, yo, like, I just hit my head. They're like, what happened? I'm like, all right, we're gonna be right home. So they come home. Yeah, like it's just a moderate concussion. Fast forward 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, I'm feeling a lot better, way better. And I'm a kid. I want to be in gym class.
Yeah.
I don't take my time recovering. I get hit in the head again.
Fuck.
With a concussion. Double impact. Yeah, double impact syndrome. I'm on the couch for a month, sunglasses on, no, bro, like, no, ringing in my ears. I can't think. I can't raise my heart rate up because then my thinking will go everywhere.
Oh, I feel you.
Bad.
Dude, that's ass, dog. That's crazy. I never would have guessed.
And now, like, bro, that was about 3 years ago, in senior year of college. If I drank, I didn't drink for a year, and if I did drink, ringing in my ears, and it was still like that. It's still like that. If I drink too much now, I'll get ringing in my ears, and it just fucks up like my body and my mind, like real bad.
Yeah, ringing in my ear scares me a lot.
Yeah,
like that. For one, because obviously I love music. I don't want to go deaf, but I definitely listen to it at such a high volume because I went to school for mixing music in college, so I did nothing but listen at the highest fucking max possible in studios, and then in the headphones, and then in class, and then on my way home, still listening to music. I get home, still listening to music.
Did they teach you how to protect your ears?
Yeah, they definitely tell you. I'm just a dumbass. I don't listen.
Because from what I've learned, I bought a book on mixing, and from what I learned,
you're supposed to take breaks.
Not only are you supposed to take breaks, you're supposed to listen to it at a very first loud, sometimes loud, but at a very low decibel, almost so you can hear a conversation in the background, and then do minute change. Because anything you do that works at a very low volume will work at a very high volume.
Yeah.
Wait, dude, I'm just making sure right now. Do you hear thunder?
I think that's just the wind. I think it's just the low end from the wind.
I think you're right.
But
I could cut the low end out. Not gonna lie, we could take a quick piss break.
It definitely might be cracking. Like somewhere over there. It's definitely a little dark over here, but I didn't see no rain on the forecast.
I mean, all I need is just something to protect my electronics, bro.
For sure. I mean, I got the bag right here if you want.
Do you? Okay,
yeah, there's nothing in there.
We could put the bag on top of my electronics. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
You gotta take a piss?
No, you do.
I gotta take a piss.
All right.
We'll take a little piss break. This will be. No one's gonna be on this hard drive with me. But getting back into it, man. You were just talking about Mr. Ablor, Mr. Steven. How did you meet him, bro?
I wonder how he'll tell it, but as far as I can remember, I'm pretty sure he dated like my younger cousin in high school, and that's how I met him. Like I met him because he just like came around with her, like on some like, hey, what up? And I was like, oh, dude, I see you in school all the time. And then I'm not gonna lie, I've never told him this, but after they broke up, I always like. The first time that I knew that they were broken up and I'd seen him in public, like, they could have been broken up for how long, whenever, I don't know, nothing about it. But I knew that they were broken up and I'd seen him and we mutually made eye contact. I was like, I wonder if he thinks I don't like him because of that. I was like, I do not care about that. So then I hit him up and we always stayed in touch because I liked what he was doing. And I was just giving him game. Like I could see a little bit of myself in him. So I was just like, this is what I think. And, you could run with this. And then my, like, third apartment I got out here, I just asked him to pull up one day and we recorded some songs for my last album.
Or was it Freak Show?
No, I made that song. I wrote that song. I made that song years ago. Like 4 years ago. But I always knew, like, my voice wasn't right for it. So I just sent it to him, and I was like, dude, if you could come up with something, like, I think your voice would sound good on here. I had sent it to...
we should go record after this.
Oh, we can.
That'd be dope.
I'm not doing it. I haven't picked up my phone in, like, an hour.
Bro? That, like, I actually took this setup to go record on the beach.
That'd be
Did
dope.
You peep that video? I made the video.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
It was only a single song. It was kind of like, it was just in the moment as everyone
was it dark?
No.
It wasn't. I seen one where it was like dark out. It was like in the woods. Maybe it was the beach. I don't know. My memory sucks.
Yeah. No, it was in the middle. It was like 11 a.m.
It's like you and like 3 dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. It was that shit.
That was fire. But
nah. Back to fucking shit. Now I'm getting off topic because I see what you're talking about. But nah, that's dope. Fucking Met up with Steve. What'd you cook up?
I think we made Nihility. Something like that. We made so many songs, bro. As long as it's not a B, I don't care. Yeah, I have an EpiPen right here. If a B, you're doing it.
Allergic?
Yeah.
Am I doing it?
Yeah, you're gonna.
I know I gotta do it hard as fuck.
Yeah, I trust you. Yeah, I totally trust you. Yeah.
Like that.
Yep, exactly.
Right,
I'm not doing it.
I got you.
I'll run in that water first.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting my feet in there, but maybe next time.
Bro, through these sunglasses, everything looks amazing.
Yeah,
a good filter over this footage is gonna take it a long way.
I don't know shit about that, man. If
Filters?
You want to help, if you want to, dude, I'll tell you what, man. Fuck the Blink-182. Yeah, I got a fucking Blink-182 concert tickets in my pocket that I'm not using, man.
He's not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna go.
He's not been committed.
I've not, and I kind of wish I sold them beforehand, but then I would have committed me to the idea of not going, and I just kind of was like, all right, I guess it's just a waste of $80.
That open-minded, man. You never know.
You never know. But nah, I'll definitely take some game when it comes to putting a filter on that shit. Yeah. Dude, that's another thing. Like, everything matters with these clips, like on the internet. I hate to even think of the internet right now. It's so peaceful out here.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same.
The filters go a long way. The color grading, you know, lighting.
Yeah.
Lighting especially. Like,
I mean, man, the more you know, man. Like, literally, like, the more you freaking know, dude.
Yeah.
If you could just get as much information on one thing as you can, just hold on to it, it'll be golden. Mm-hmm. But like, freaking, it almost always feels that way for a lot of like career paths. That like, you have to know a lot about everything to be good at one thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You got to be versatile.
Speaking about that shit, what did they teach you in college? Is there like?
I got a bachelor's degree in the science of recording arts. That's what it says. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're tapped in.
Whatever that means.
You're tapped the fuck in.
Whatever that means.
Nah, we should definitely go in there. I want to pick your brain about that, some shit. Was there like one thing, two things you learned that it just completely shifted the way your recording process or
everything?
Music?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that fuck you doing this.
I had classes where like I literally would sit outside and just listen. It was called critical listening. I had to just listen to the environment and write things down that I heard, and then try to recreate them later. Like, it was crazy classes like that I probably take like a lot away from as far as making music. Like, then I'll learn to like shape an environment around it. But yeah, it was everything. Everything you take at least 1% of something away from each class, and then you're like, you put that into your next song, it just keeps changing it. Mm-hmm. At least for me.
Yeah. Bro, speaking about listening to the environment, that's partially what Rick Rubin was talking about. Like, just enjoying everything. The sand, the trees, each bite, savor every single bite of food. Just like learn how to enjoy everything and appreciate it, and then somehow it'll appear and make your music better. Also, do you feel like you have studio ears now? Do you know what that is?
Nah.
Studio ears is just when you can fucking hear well. Like those birds going on up there.
Yeah.
You just hear the little shit like.
Maybe. I never heard of it till now, but
for example,
I could have.
We'll be in the shed, just hanging out, talking, chatting, and I'll hear like a. And it's like the guitar resonance, like the strings are like vibrating.
Oh yeah, stuff like that would make me like jitter a little bit.
Yeah, and like people can't hear it though. I'm the only. I assume you do have studio ears because the way you mix.
Maybe to an extent, yeah.
There's shit you hear that other people can't hear if they don't learn how to listen for it, and then eventually your brain gets better at picking up on shit. So I'm sure you have it to an extent. But yeah, no, I definitely hear like. At least, or like a metal chair will be ringing back in my ears. I'm like, yo, get that shit the fuck away.
Yeah. Especially when you're working like with mics and shit. Mm-hmm. You're gonna pick up a lot of shit that you weren't even thinking.
In some of my tracks, shed, I'll have like the fucking rain patter because I have a clear roof now. I have the plastic roof. That shit will be in my songs. I'll have like crickets from outside because it's too
that's
hot.
fire. I intentionally add stuff like that. Like I gotta go download files for that to go add that into my music. That's fire.
It adds texture. I've seen that in a video from mad long ago. Someone just put like wind sounds.
Yeah, it just it shapes things.
Yeah, feels different in your ears, like running your fingers.
Fucking bitch.
You're getting bit up. We are in the
Something bit me, man. That shit hurt.
We are. Oh, you bitch. It's probably a skeeter.
A skeeter?
We are not in a fucking podcast studio at all.
At all.
You're just
at
out
all.
in nature.
We're in fucking forest.
Nah, but dude, this is fucking dope. I love it because it's like I not only do I get to interview my guests, not even we just have a conversation, but
right.
I get to you take me to a spot that's special to you. And not only is it
yeah, I guess you haven't been here. I keep forgetting that.
Never, bro. This is you are comfortable here. I'm comfortable here. I love nature. Like it's something about it that calms me. But not only is it
I'm glad you're comfortable here. I completely forgot you haven't been here before.
Yeah. Not only is it fucking your episode, it's your location. It's double, you know? So I think it's
hell yeah.
I think it's dope. Like I love Joe Rogan. But his is always in the same spot. And he said for his Kanye one, he was going to do something crazy. But I think...
No, he didn't. I don't think he did, right?
It was COVID.
Oh, yeah.
COVID fucked shit up.
Shit bit the hell out of me.
COVID, bro. How was your COVID experience?
It's my fault. It's your fault.
Yeah, it was my fault. We're good now.
COVID was ass, man.
Of course, COVID was ass. But everyone had a different ass experience. Except for my one friend that enjoyed it.
Well, it was ass because it started when I was in college, so like all the worst shit was happening. That's when everything closed down. Schools shut down. Yeah, I was in Florida.
So it made it way different than probably everyone, because you not only were you in college, you were in college in a different fucking state across the country.
Right? yeah, from here, yeah.
So was it like, I know Florida was more open than here, but like, what the fuck was your day like, bro?
Oh, I stayed in the crib, bro. I'm a hermit. Stayed in the crib making music. All the homies that I met at school that made music, we just made music at our house. That's how Toxic Boys was made, almost. Toxic Boys was made because the two producers, Jack and Zach, were on Xbox, and they were going crazy. And they're like, that should be the group. Like,
Toxic Boys?
Yeah, so we could say whatever we want in our music, yeah.
Oh, shit, no way.
Yeah, like, what are you gonna... It's Toxic Boys.
Yeah, I got something like that. I'll tell you about that later.
Yeah. But, I'm gonna keep rubbing this thing. I'm gonna rub the hell out of it. I can't stop, man.
Do it.
Oh, man, that fucking tore me up.
Do you know anyone from college that kind of took off in any way? Any successful careers?
There was people in class that, like, got signed.
Really?
Yeah. Who, like, before the bachelor's was an associates, and when we were getting our associates, they were getting it. The guy was like, yeah, this is his last day. He's only going to take his associates because he's getting signed. He's doing his thing.
Is that a goal, personal goal for you? Would you
to
want
get
to
signed?
get signed?
I don't, maybe 10 years ago, yeah. 10 years ago, yeah. But I don't see how that changes anything. Like, as far as...
go solo?
I don't think about it.
You don't think about it? You just want to release music, try to make a career and money off of it?
It's like a human thing, man. Like, I feel like a mad scientist. Like, I like to study people. I watch the way they react. I watch to music, though. Like, what makes them jump? What makes your skin crawl, my skin crawl? What makes me, like, feel a song? And I'm like, I just want to do that. I want to do that for someone else. I want to give that to someone else. Like, I feel successful because I have done that. But I want to do it to a wider scale. Like, I would like to do shows. That's what a label could be good for at the moment. But it's not something I'm like, I need this. I want that. It's here or there. Because that's business. That's not music. That's business.
Yes. Now that I'm doing this and the clips and the music, I see how much a label would help, but at the same time you can put people in place and hire people.
I mean, realistically, it's just the money. The money would help. The money that they could provide, but that's all like. It's a give and take situation.
I feel like it's the money and it's the experience of the knowing how to promote a show, knowing how to set one up.
Oh yeah, because it's already connected.
Your music, not only promote the show, but then promote the music, knowing them. Like, bro,
you can do it, man. You can do it on your own.
You definitely can. I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying like, it would just like.
It would be beneficial.
All you have to do when you're signed is make music. That's why. You don't think so?
No,
Am I
man.
talking out my ass?
A little bit.
All right.
A little bit. What you got to do shows, man. You got to do shows to make the money. That's tolling. You got to travel for that. Of course, you got to go radio station to radio station.
Yeah, but
promote stuff. You got to do TV show appearances. I mean, your manager, your team, and whatever team they gave you that they have over there, they're supposed to be getting that put up for you. And like, you got to do that.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just, okay, I want to go have a night out. Okay, you could totally do that. Just remember in the morning, you got to be here at this time, and you got to go do the Genius breakdown at this time. You got to know all your lyrics. I hope you're prepared.
Nah, I see what you're talking about. I feel like you could definitely put people in place on your own as an independent to take that. It may take a little bit of time.
It's all about what that artist wants.
Yeah.
What they really want to do.
NLE made his own.
Like, label. I don't think Summer Walker. Maybe she does now a lot of tours, but I remember hearing that she didn't tour a lot. She was just like, I have anxiety. I've never done a show before, and I don't want to start at like 60,000 capacity. Yeah, man. Ain't nothing coming from over there.
Oh, damn. Wait, so is Summer Walker very big artist?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
She's signed to a label and stuff.
I understand that. Like, yeah, I'm scared of shows. I'm not going to do anything now. Fast forward 3 years, you're massive, and you haven't done a show yet.
You've never done a show. Yeah, now it's like, we want you to go on tour and open up for the weekend.
Yeah,
So now you got to go play your music for his crowd.
Yeah.
And his crowd is past the trees.
That was your rings.
Watch this clicking.
Okay, it was that.
My bad.
Oh shit. Nah, we good. Have you done the show?
Yeah, I've done a couple shows.
Have you?
Yeah.
Where?
I want to say Wallingford. I did a show. I did one in Hartford not so long ago.
Were they like open mic shows? Were they like someone invited you out and it was like a venue? Like what were these shows like?
All types, man.
All types.
Like there's one where it was like the one in Wallingford that I'm talking about. This is years ago. It was probably one of the first shows I ever did. That's why I brought it up. But it was me and the homies, and like it was like whoever put on the best performance that night, you get to go to the next show and they'll pay for that, and that'll be in like whatever other state. Like that would be dope. So we went and did that. Then there was another one where it's like, you have a large following on Instagram.
Yeah.
Put you on the flyer, you come perform, and then you get there and there's like 10 other people who also are on the flyer, and you're like, okay, this is hella extra. Like, I don't want to do that. So like, realistically, that's about money for me, because I would just go up there and play the music. Yeah. Let's just play the music and do whatever you want. Like, I don't want to be a DJ, but just I'll pick the music out for sure. But do I want to sit there and fucking rap in everyone's face?
That's not your style.
No, that when you think of that, you gotta make. I made songs for that, with that thought in mind, like a anthem, something that people could easily remember, chant to, put their hands up and down, something repetitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Dude, I went to one. I don't even want to call it a show, cause
a gig.
Nah, bro. It was like an open mic. It was
open mic.
It was like.
I've done an open mic.
It was like join this. Like, you get like a 10-minute slot performance. I mean, in a way, it is. I guess it is technically a show, like, because people are watching you in a way. But like,
it's killing me. That hair across my chest.
It was bro, I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, you liked it?
Yeah. I was like, at first,
people come up to you afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, that always feels good. Yeah.
People wanting the IG, wanting to like work and shit.
Yeah.
Like, at first I was nervous as fuck in the daytime, and then we got there, and I was like, I started to listen to the other people's music and seeing the reaction they were getting, and I was like, oh, I got this.
Yeah.
I got this. And then, bro, because I just have that. I feel like I have like this. I don't. Not crackhead energy. That's so cliche. That's so cliche. I just got energy, bro. I just got like I could go in public in a crowd of people and like
complete opposite, bro.
just make someone laugh. Just be loud and be like.
I was like that. I was like that when I was younger. When I was like coming up.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly how it was, and I wanted to do that. Like
when the shift happened.
Just like
life.
Not even life, bro. Like I don't know. I just did. It didn't matter to me anymore. I don't really care about the reaction anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I started looking at things that I appreciated long term from other artists, I was like, okay, I would like to offer that now.
I like making people laugh.
Yeah.
I just like
I'll definitely. I feel it.
Yeah. Like I'll be like for example, I went to fucking Six Flags in New Jersey. We're in the water park. I was just fucking with the dude, like the worker. He was like setting me on. I was like, yo, anyone ever fall down that? He was like, nah. I was like, are you paying me to say that? Just like little shit like that makes someone's day better. I mean, have you seen the NPC video I made? I'm in the club and I push everyone out the way and I'm in the middle of the circle.
An NPC.
And I just stand like an NPC in the middle of the dance circle.
Oh, an NPC.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about an NPC.
No. But like, yeah.
I was like, you were the NPC. What is going on?
Well, yeah, I guess I was the NPC. But yeah, just like shit like that, bro. I think is But I guess that relates to fucking me being in front of a crowd of people, turning that shit up, bro. Like even Ablor, bro. He destroyed that shit.
Where at?
It was at Space Wave.
Oh, he did one?
Yeah.
Damn it, he didn't tell me.
I did it. He was like, he sent it to me. He was like, you need this.
You went?
Like, sign up for this, yeah.
Fire.
I was so nervous.
He didn't tell me. Damn.
Yeah, well, next time. Like, if we ever, some shit.
I ain't gonna perform, but I'll watch y'all.
Okay, word. I mean, it was like.
I'll perform. We all have songs together. I forgot about that. Yeah, we totally could.
Bro, yo, funny fucking story. Steve went on, Ablor went on for fucking a 10-minute set.
Over there?
Bro, he had an asthma attack in his, like, second song.
At Space Wave?
At Space Wave, yeah. So, like, he's, like, bugging because he's having an asthma attack. And he's like, I'm hitting my inhaler like a gangster. Like, fuck y'all. Keeps doing his, like, rapping shit. Keeps going. Keeps the performance. Everyone entertained even though he's dying. Can't rap. I go after him. Bro, all my songs have him in them. In my set, at least. So I'm
so
like,
he has to go.
Yeah, so he has to go.
Damn, I keep twisting this.
So, like, we're in there, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't my verse, but I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm saying that shit. I do his verse.
That's fire, though. If you don't,
keep it. Then it comes to a song we made the day of the performance.
No, that's a no-no, bro.
And not only that, he freestyled his verse. He just punched in. So it's like,
that's a no-no, bro.
The whole time I'm like, I don't know the words.
Like,
I don't know. But, like, I was cool. Everyone was looking at me. I was fucked up, so I don't give a fuck.
Hey, you live in your learn, bro.
Yeah. No, I didn't care. Like,
people
were staring at me. I was like, I don't know the word. I don't know what you guys want. I'm like, I'm just waiting for my part. Someone, like, tapped me on the shoulder. He was like, bro, you gotta rap. Like, you gotta hit that. I'm like, this is my verse. And then my verse came on, and, like, I turned the fuck up, bro. Like, there's a video of it. But, dude, like, ever since that, like, shout out Space Wave. They're dope as fuck. I fuck with the people. It's a great place. They know a lot about their shit. But it's like, I don't want to go do a show again until somebody invites me. And, like, I don't have to pay for it. I get, you can call it an ego thing. You could call it whatever you want. But, like, it's like, I just want, like, I don't know. I feel like at this point in my career,
but you gotta do. How many have you done?
I've done one, but like.
Nah, you gotta do some more, bro.
I can, but I know from that.
Gotta do some more, bro. No, you gotta get better experiences. You shape the experience.
Dope, bro. That shit was dope as fuck.
But you want them to have a dope experience. You want the people that are there to have a dope experience.
I will say for my last song, from what a couple people told me. Are you?
Yeah, a little bit.
From what a couple, Ethan, who made that beat, he was there. My boy Tyrese, they told me that was the most hyped set of the fucking of the place.
I believe it.
Yeah, but you're right. For the other songs, I didn't have shit going.
Yeah, 10 minutes is a lot. That's why I was like, that's why I was like over there. Because that's a lot of time.
I was just standing up there like.
Nah, bro, like 6 minutes max. 6 minutes max. Know the words. Not a song did today. Those are some rules. Take those with you.
Fucking hilarious. So I had an amazing time. Shout out Space Wave. That shit was so fun. Met a bunch of people. Have you gotten paid for a show?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually it's like half and half, and then you get the tickets, and you're supposed to make the other half back by selling tickets. But
damn. So what people just hit you up on Instagram?
You go looking for it, bro.
You go look for it?
You go look for it. I have been hit up, but it's not like it's nothing to brag about.
Yeah, not yet, at least. We're working for it.
It shows, like I said, I would just like to play the music. If I could have a robot out there for me, that'd be fire.
You know, dude, I just, it's something, I just like, I don't want to say I like attention, but like, it's fun sometimes. It's fun sometimes.
Having the spotlight.
Like, at that, would you ever pull up to a open world podcast? Like the A Boogie one?
That's a lot of people.
Dude, we were drunk. That's why. We just got shit
I don't
faced.
know.
We just got shit faced.
At the right show. If I'm going to the show, then yeah.
Yeah. That's why I didn't do it to the Blink concert. I was like, I'm not going. Like my boys aren't.
That would have been fire, bro. You should do it at every concert, even if you don't go. That's your thing if you like doing it.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was dope. I liked watching it.
Well, we're looking for better locations. We're looking so when college hits and it's tailgate season.
Yeah.
We're there. We're there. We're so there.
Which is when?
In 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, we went to the beach. Minors.
Minor.
Just minors.
I feel like we got tan out here, bro.
You think so?
I think you look hella tan. Maybe it was just the tint on my glasses. You look so tan, bro.
I get tan immediately.
Yeah, I feel like you got dark.
I get tan looking immediately, bro.
I'm wearing fucking jeans.
You got a hoodie?
No, I don't got shit, bro.
I'm not cold
That's crazy to me, bro.
I'm not cold at all. I'm not cold at
bro, I'm getting cold.
People be telling me I'm like a fucking furnace. Well, it's just girls that, yeah, they be like,
I feel you. I feel you. Spit your shit. Let them cook.
Are you too cold?
It's just the wind.
Word.
Yeah, it's just the wind.
Word.
Let me check the temp. Let me see what's going on.
I know I got a couple questions I want to ask. Let me think of my most. We could wrap it up and go cook whenever. If anything, you know, it'd be mad funny if we like snap and we're back at the shed just finishing the pod. I feel like that should be hilarious. But here, let me ask you.
I'm sorry. I just gotta check in with everybody real quick.
Word.
I'm listening now.
I want to say, you know, I'll give you a little buffer. Can I touch it one time?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I do think nicotine's good for your brain. I would say.
No.
I wouldn't. No. Hear me out.
No.
The chemicals in a vape, I think, are bad for you. But the base essence of this isn't pure nicotine. There's a lot of shit in here.
Yeah, there's like salt and microplastics.
Yeah, and like chemicals.
We don't even know what those do yet.
But like, I'm talking about like just pure nicotine in the gum patch. However you want to do it. It has neural benefits. There's something called neuroplasticity, and it's like your neurons reshape, and that's the essence of learning. You change your neurons around, and when you get
I know nothing about this.
When you get high on nicotine, your neuroplasticity raises. So
Neuroplasticity.
That's why you become so addicted to it, because your brain shifts and becomes more plastic or like elastic wise. You can shift it better, and then it shifts into liking nicotine, and that's why everyone's addicted to nicotine.
For me, I really just think it's the salt. Like, I love salty shit. My father used to walk around with like a bag of salt.
That could be genetics, because I've heard.
Yeah, it's definitely genetics.
What race are you?
Puerto Rican.
Are you? Oh,
yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I got this friend that's Mexican.
We ruined the pod by telling everyone that.
We
ruined it. Like two dumbass Puerto Ricans.
Fucking dirty. Oh, shit, take it back. Wait, I don't have to take it back. I'm Puerto Rican. Fuck it.
That's the one. That's what they're going to say. There you go. If anybody goes, they're going to say.
He's the racist one.
No, Puerto Rican pride. Puerto Ricans have a lot of pride in that, in the race.
Oh, dude, I have a Jeep too. I'm a stereotype.
Yep.
I'm literally my boy.
It's okay, I am too.
My boy, you have a Jeep in your family?
We used to have a Jeep.
Yep. Yeah, dude. My boy is black and Puerto Rican. His grandpa's full Puerto Rican. 2 Jeeps. Not one.
2 Jeeps.
2 Jeeps. 2 Jeeps. All right. We can wrap this soon because I know you're getting cold. But I want to ask you, what got you into expressing your creativity? What age was it? And yeah, answer that. And I have a follow-up question.
Comic books.
Comic books?
Yeah. Cartoons and comic books, I don't know. I liked them a lot. I liked watching them. And
me too.
Once I figured out that, like, cartoons were made by drawing them on paper, I was like, I have pen and paper.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I need.
I just have to get good at drawing.
Yeah.
So I got good at drawing, and then I was like, well, why are all these other artists not drawing cartoons? What are they drawing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Into that shit?
Yeah, I'm like, that's the art of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, now I want to put art in other mediums.
Yeah.
And then music, like I said, I'm listening to music every day. Yeah. Everywhere I go, I'm listening to music.
Was that second?
It was always there. I just prioritized art. Like, art was like a job to me. Like, or drawing and painting was like a job. I was like, I want to do that for work.
But in terms of doing something, you started doing drawing, doing like painting and shit.
Yes, as art. Like that's how I was expressing it.
What you did second, was that music? Was that the second thing you did, or did
you? Yeah.
And then, because I know you do film and pictures too.
I do none of that.
You do none of that?
Oh no, none of that is. No.
Ooh, you did a little bit here. According to.
No, I did nothing.
According to Rick Rubin, bro, that is something. That's a creative shot. My shot would have been different.
Shout out to Rick, bro.
Rick, bro. I have his book in the shed, bro. I keep it there.
I used to carry it on me.
It's like a Bible.
Yeah, it's good. But, it's like, yeah, it's really good. It's got a good ass butt.
What's your favorite out of the drawing and the music? I'd assume it's the music for all what you put into it, school but.
Yeah, music.
You say the music?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's hard to, like, just put an umbrella on it and just say, like, it's music, because I like making the cover art. I like organizing the track list. I like making the transitions in the songs. Like, to me, it's like a little sculpture. Like an interactive piece of art almost.
I look at it like it's like a 10-15 minute piece of work. It's like individual songs, but the way you can arrange it, you could make it 15-20 minute songs.
I mean, that's just the thing. Like, art, everybody interprets it differently. But knowing that, like, my intention and the way that I shaped it is there, and watching people, like, sometimes get it, sometimes they don't, sometimes they get close, I like it. I like it, and I like that people take away from it. And they're like, okay, I felt what you were saying. I'm like, okay, I got a feel for the type of person you are now, and that just feels good. Like, it just feels good to do.
I see you're getting cold, bro. Shout yourself out. Shout yourself out, bro. Shout out songs, everything. Fess Up.
7. Oh yeah, my video's out now. Fess Up is out now.
Yeah, keep that.
Fess Up out now. Elvisious, ELVISIOUS. There you go.
Elvisious on Instagram.
Big ass ring for you, big old E. Elvisious, not Elvisious, whatever the hell y'all was saying. It's Elvisious, and I'm never ever gonna change it.
All right, I appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir, man.
That was the ShedRecords podcast. Tune in to Elvisious.
They not like us. All right, I'm freezing, dog.